Hello, everyone. I am Respect the Deck, and I am here with a general love reading. What I've asked is what your person wants you to know, and what's coming through strongly is that they want you to know what they feel right now. Your person's wanting you to know how they feel at this time. See what comes out. What is your person wanting you to know at this time? Know about how they're feeling. That card almost came out, but didn't quite. So I'm going to leave it. They're hesitant. Whatever it is they're wanting to say. The energy is a little stubborn, if you will. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, wow. Okay. They know. They know that you're the one. They know that you share something extremely strong, intense, very equal. There's a lot of equality in the connection. It's mutual. The love, the care, the concern for one another, the desire to see the other win, the desire to help the other win and to achieve their goals, to share. There's a lot of sharing between you and this person. A lot of giving in this energy. Wow. The Two of Cups says that it could lead to marriage even. An elevated commitment. So depending on what your status is right now with this person, they're wanting to elevate that relationship that they have with you to a new level. They want to let you know that they love you, that they care about you, and that the two of you should be in union if you're not already. They want to work together with you and be a team. You know, I feel like the two of you could be different, have your differences. You know, but you bring one thing to the table, they bring the other, so you're never missing what's needed because you both have very unique talents and abilities. So with that, you're able to work together very harmoniously with this person. They want to let you know that they love you and they care about you, and the love that they feel for you overflows. Ace of Cups is an offer of love, wanting to let you know that, you know, they care about you a lot. You know, if they haven't expressed to you their love for you, they soon will. Something's going to come about that's going to make them open up about how they feel. Communication coming in with the Eight of Wands here. A message. They may want to talk. You know, Mercury retrograde just ended. So, you know, while we do have the post-shadow period to think about, we don't worry too much about that. You know, we just know the effects are still lasting of that particular solar event. if you will. But Eight of Cups is here. There's something that you may need to walk away from in order to bring this in. Could be a different connection. Maybe there's another energy in your auric field where, you know, it's not just the one person that's on your mind, the main individual that's on your mind, who you can't get off your mind or can't, you know, can't not think about, but there may be something or someone here that you need to walk away from, you know, in order to bring these blessings in of a union. Because I think ultimately that's what you want. And your person is very clear on what they want. They're coming from a place of knowing. The King of Swords is here, and that to me is a card that speaks of being very blunt and forthright, you know. So with this love offer that they bring, they may have thought about it and, you know, put a lot of thought into it. They may have prayed on it too with the Four of Swords here before they're actually opening up to say anything. But with the Nine of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, this connection to them is wish fulfillment. You know, they're very satisfied with you and what you bring and what the connection brings to them in their life. It's something that they prayed for. You bring them peace. The connection brings them peace of mind. They're able to, wow, okay. I'm going to stop here because whatever. Let me chill. The Ace of Pentacles now, an offer definitely coming through, but something tangible. You know, maybe they offer to want to spend time with you. They may offer you a gift of some sort just because if you're the type that's sentimental and you, you know, like they know. They want to bring something in. There's an offer of love here, and there's also some kind of actual offer, some gift, a gift of some sort. Not only do you have, you know, love as a present, you also have some kind of gift coming in, some offer from this person, you know. And another thing that I look at as an offer is time, energy, effort. When a person puts those things in and brings those qualities to a connection, that's very very important. You know, it is very important because it's not every day that you find someone that, you know, has that kind of energy that they put into the connection where, you know, they're giving it, you know, they're giving it their all, whatever that is to them, you know. Let's see what comes out with the love, with the romance angel cards. This message today from our viewers. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay. Couple cards fell out. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna take them. Let's it's a couple here, so let's go through them. Forgiving and learning is one thing. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So just keep that in mind that, you know, as you heal your past and work on the things that are, you know, currently in need of your attention, the further you'll come along. Forgive, you know, for you, because that's important. It's not always for the other person. You know what I mean? Like, but forgive others too, because sometimes people are totally oblivious to what they do. They just don't know. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So don't be naive at all. Like, don't put up with anything from, this person or anyone in your circle. Definitely pay attention to the red flags, whatever things are coming up that are nagging at you, making you, worried or apprehensive to move forward with the connection. Pay attention to those things. Don't um, just ignore it. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So definitely prioritize getting to know this person, you know, um, depending on the type of time that you've already invested into the connection. It doesn't hurt to uh, spend more time together, talking and learning from each other what there is to know, what's of value, what's of importance. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. So, yeah, this connection is true. This connection is pure, as seen here with the Two of Cups. This love, this is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So, just be patient here. Spirit saying be patient. What you want is coming in. It's materializing. You've manifested that, and the divine has helped to bring that to fruition for you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, yeah, just stay optimistic and don't give up hope at all. That's not in the plan. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if you're holding on to anyone or anything, I think that came up with the Eight of Cups, where it's like if somebody's in your energy, if there's two people where it's like one is really like standing out, and you could be dating, or maybe you are stuck on someone from your past, but there was okay, forgiving and learning is here too. So as you release and hold and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, and then engagement, and this is coming up a lot with readers that I follow. uh your love life is elevating to a new level. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I said that first before I read the actual card. So yeah, I would just say, keep praying, keep prayerful, keep hopeful. Don't, release whatever it is or whoever it is in your energy that you really don't want there. You know who those people are. Maybe those are the people that the red flags are popping up for, the individuals in your life that you're kind of iffy about, so don't ignore your inklings, or your feelings. Definitely give them attention. But what you have here is something solid. So don't give up hope on, like things coming to be in this connection, and, actually, being what you want them to be, what they're ultimately meant to be, because we don't, control uh connection like that. We can't really help who we are drawn to in this life, who magnetizes us in a way that just keeps us stuck, but yeah, those are the messages I have today. Again, I'm Respect the Deck. And I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe, like, and share if you're so inclined to do any of those things. Um, and the main message, after all is said and done, which I typically say in the beginning, is if it don't apply, let it fly. But if it makes sense, tip your reader a couple cents. So, yeah, if you want to support the channel, feel free to do that. I'll find and put my Cash App link somewhere in the description. But thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. And stay tuned for the next video. Peace.